for an exciting one, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're away on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Straight to the air they go. Dumped off to his running back.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give now to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Back to throw. Looking for a target. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To throw here on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Looking to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Thunderbirds and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been having the kind of start he prepared for all offseason. And it's good enough to be top 5 in passing yards league-wide. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They've got a man in motion. They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds tie this game 7-7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Evans now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Their offense running back out now. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing on 2nd and 13. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Catch made over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Connecting on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now looking to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Setting up a throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Another drive coming up for this offense. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just a field goal separates these two. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. They get to him and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They go play action on first. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Airing it out to start this drive. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
2nd and 8. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Running it now out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd and 12 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. The throw is caught. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
He's on the move. Juke. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds parlay the interception into points. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds make it a 10-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Their offense ready to take the field now. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Putting a receiver in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 15 at the 18-yard line.
That one's complete right side.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Thunderbirds headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Thunderbirds with a chance to boost their lead. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw it on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Here's a throw. Has it at the 7. And that is a touchdown. The Thunderbirds grow their lead just before halftime. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds take a 3-possession lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Sending the tight end in motion left. Pass play on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 28. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. They'll motion a tight end left. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. That one's complete over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
From midfield now. Throwing for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That brings us to the midway point of this game. It's the